Oh,
Finally.
finally.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I finally made it. Sorry, it's 23 minutes later, but I don't know what's been going on. It feels like everything was against me. And this stream, I wanted to stream to YouTube and Instagram at the same time and TikTok. I have no idea what is happening with the program. Hello, everyone. Oh my god. Great. Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much
much
for the
for the
compliments.
compliments.
I'm
I'm
so
so
happy
happy
to
to
kind of
kind of
see
see
you,
you,
at
at
least to
least to
read
read
what
what
you are
you are
saying.
saying.
Ah, let me
Let me
double
double
check that
check.
everything is okay. I will just log into my another account that I use for checking that everything is fine. My another. Perfect. Perfect. It looks amazing. I see that you can hear me well. You can hear me well. You can see me well. Yes. Hope everything is fine. So while we are all joining in, I will give it like a minute or two. I will read what you are saying. Hello, everyone. It's currently 5:30, almost 5:30 in Budapest. It's getting a little bit. No, I'm lying to you. It's not. It is actually quite bright, but cloudy. That's why it feels like it is getting darker and darker. I'm happy to see you too. I want to sound like an American. Okay, that's a good aim. But there are many things that you can actually do. um, you can start with watching movies, series. Will that be a problem? I don't think it is a problem. I think it's just challenging. As everything that new that we are learning. So we can see here. Well, hello, ma'am. I'm from India. Hello to India. Tell us the first idiom. Oh, it's your first. Okay, you're joining me for the first time. I guess I will have to introduce myself. My name is Tanya. I'm an English teacher. I am the host of this live and blog. And I am so happy to see you all here. I've been teaching English for 14 years and I'm finally, yeah, it is 14 years actually this year. Crazy. Crazy. Hello from Iran. Hello. English is very difficult. Yes, I think everything new is difficult. But I'm confident in you. I'm confident that we are all able to do and to reach whatever we put our mind to. So I think you all know the secret to success. It is to be consistent. It is to study English consistently. If you choose, if we are talking about English here, not to skip classes, not to skip homework, and of course, not to skip my lives. So, Egypt, hello, Egypt. I'm new here too, but lessons are beautiful everywhere. Yeah. So, hello to all newcomers. To be honest, this is my third live. So, if you want to see the first two, the first one was on YouTube. The second one was on Instagram, but Instagram decided not to save it. But I was clever. I recorded it and I also uploaded it to my YouTube channel. If you don't know, I have a YouTube channel. You can go there and you can watch, actually you can find the same reels as here, but also in my community there, I post different tasks from YouTube and I have full-length lessons there. They're like minimum 7-8 minutes and longer. So if you want that, they are also supported with worksheets. You can take them for free on my Patreon and Ko-fi account. All the links are in my bio. Unfortunately, I will try to do it at the end of this live. Hello from Pakistan. Hello to Pakistan. And I'm from Korea. Hello from Korea. And hello to Korea. Can you tell us about the live topic because I've just joined? Of course. So today, and you can see that on the screen, by the way, I managed to share it. That was one other challenge that I was experiencing today. So the topic of today's lesson is advanced idioms for everyday life. I know the word advanced may scare you if you are just beginning or you're an elementary or even pre-intermediate student English, but that is fine because every lesson and actually every student book is built in a way that you meet this advanced vocabulary so that later when you actually study more and more advanced words, phrases, idioms, phrasal verbs, you will not be scared away and you will still be challenged, but you will have this feeling that I already know this. So this is perfect for all the levels because I will tell you what these idioms mean. I will show you the examples. I will give you the examples. And if it is hard for you to listen, all the examples are written. They're hidden behind these boxes. And as you can see, we are also going to practice. There is practice task. Right, so let's start. For now, I cannot see your comments. I'm so sorry about it, but it is either giving you a lesson or reading the comments, and we are here for the lesson for now, and later I will read all the questions. So if during the class you will have some questions, sometimes I will stop, but sometimes I may forget. It is quite natural of me. So keep your questions till the end, and then I will answer everything. So let's start with the first idiom, and the first idiom is actually my favorite. I use it all the time, and I think I even had it because when I was preparing, I think I even have it in a couple of my videos, long form videos on YouTube. So the first idiom is, I will zoom it now so that you can see it. Kill two birds with one stone. Kill two birds with one stone. If you watch my stories, you might have heard it. But if you haven't, I highly recommend you watching my stories because I share my life there and I give useful vocabulary. And yeah, so kill two birds with one stone means to achieve two things in one single action. That means that you do one action or you take one action and you complete two tasks. Isn't it perfect? I think this is dream big. So, and to an example, the new software update not only improves functionality, but also enhances security. So it really kills two birds with one stone. I will give you some more time to read it and I will read it with you. The new software update not only improves functionality, but also enhances security. So it really kills two birds with one stone. So you see this software, it does two things and kills two birds with one stone. Maybe I should give you an easier example. So every evening after the classes, I usually take my two dogs for a walk, and on my way to meet my husband from work, I pop into the shop. So I'm killing even 3 birds with one stone. I walk the dogs. I I do the shopping, and I meet my husband. So 3 things. Very convenient. But of course, the saying is kill 2 birds with one stone. All right. Now, I think this one is easy to understand. Let's move on to the next one. By the skin of your teeth. By the skin of your teeth. Well, first of all, I think we all know what skin is. Yes, skin, what covers our muscles. And then teeth. And can you imagine the skin of teeth? I mean, I think this idiom has some history behind. And I need to read more about it. But I cannot imagine like the skin of the teeth. I think it's very, very thin. That's why our teeth also become sensitive. I think so. But by the skin of your teeth means just barely, hardly, or only just. So instead of these phrases, you can say by the skin of your teeth, or by the skin of my teeth, by the skin of his teeth. You are changing this possessive adjective depending on who you're talking about. And to an example, I never went to class, so I just graduated by the skin of my teeth. I will write another example with, for example, hardly ever. I will take the same sentence and use hardly ever. I never went to class, so I hardly graduated. Or I just barely graduated. That means that there was high risk of not graduating at all. This is a nightmare, I guess, of every student. If you're a student, sorry for this example. So you may also want to pay attention that we put by the skin of my teeth at the end of the sentence or to the end of the sentence, but we put just barely or hardly or only just after the subject or before the verb. That what differs, but the meaning is the same. So now it's up to you. You may choose the same words that you know or a new idiom, by the skin of my teeth. Okay. Just remembered. So how are we going so far? Do you understand the idioms? Tell me. I can see the comment that this proverb exists in Arabic, which is interesting. Wow. Okay, I see yes, I see no, no. Which idiom is difficult to understand? Kill 2 birds with one stone. Write the number. Kill the birds with one stone, or by the skin of your teeth. Number 2. So far it is perfect. Great. Both are difficult to understand. All right. Both. I see. So then let's kind of sum it up. Oh, I actually have a picture. I'm not sure I am able to find it now, but I know what to do. I'm going to use the stickers that I really, really love. There is a chick. So, 1 chick and 2 chick. We are talking about killing 2 birds with one stone. Now, this is the first bird. This is the first bird. This is the second bird. And there was a cat. So we are going to take a cat. You see, this cat is quite aggressive. And this cat has two tasks, which are these birds, two activities. This bird is do the dishes. The dishes. And the second bird is washing the floor. And now, with one hand, this cat is doing the dishes. And with the second hand, this cat is washing the floor. So it's like, unfortunately, there is no stone. So it's like, this is a stone. So this cat is throwing a stone and kills two birds. So, dish, and the two birds are dead. And the same with the tasks. So it's like with one action, you do two things. You complete two things. Now, by the skin of your teeth, imagine you're at the airport and you are late. You know that, oh my God, in 5 minutes, my plane is going to take off and that's it. I will never get to London. Oh my God. This is scary. I am even sweating now. So I will never get to London if I don't make it, if I don't get on board of this plane. So I only have 5 minutes and I'm running. And I have 1 minute and I just jump and I'm on the plane. So I barely made it. I almost missed my flight. I made it by the skin of my teeth. It's like there was this little chance of me getting on the plane, but I still made it. Yeah. So now, is it better? Yes, it's quite wonderful. Thank you. Sorry, I'm going to drink some water because speaking. And it's okay, great. See that you're understanding. Good. Then sorry, I just read a comment and it puzzled me a little bit. Then let's move on to the next one, and we are moving on to idiom 3. You know, I prepared myself, of course, but even for me that is a surprise. What is the idiom 3? Oh, ring a bell. Ring a bell. You most often would hear it in different movies, series. If you go to YouTube and you watch videos of different bloggers, most probably you would hear this phrase, because ring a bell means sound familiar. Like when you hear something, you're like, oh, okay, I heard it somewhere. Yeah, it sounds familiar. It rings a bell. Rings a bell. Let's look at the example. Oh, I love this song. What's the name of the singer? It's Olivia Rodrigo. I don't know if this name rings a bell with you. You seem to enjoy punk rock more. I'm not sure if if you're a fan of Olivia Rodrigo. I don't know the style of her songs. I think she's a pop singer. Anyways, that's not what is important. The most important is ring a bell. So it works with so many different things. Like you're at the shop, you hear a song, and you're like, oh, this song rings a bell. I think I know who sings that. Or, for example, you're talking to your friend, and the friend forgot the name of the movie that they have just watched. and they're describing what was going on there. And you're like, oh, that rings a bell. I think I know this movie. So like, it sounds familiar. I think I know it. Like I am in the process of remembering it. Yeah. Right. Familiar, yes. Okay. Great. Yeah, I think this idiom was quite easy to understand. Let's go to the next one. Beat around the bush. Beat around the bush. All right. This means avoid saying something. Avoid saying something. It's like when there is an important thing that you need to talk about to your girlfriend or boyfriend, and you have to talk about it, but you don't want to. So you don't talk about this topic. You talk about different topics, but not about the important thing. And sometimes to the person who is on the other side of the conversation, it might be annoying. As in, let's return it. And as in the example, Nicki Minaj is often harsh in her statements and doesn't beat around the bush. So she's a very straight person, I mean, in her thinking and in her way of saying the words. And yeah, I think I will draw this one. I'm enjoying drawing for you. I don't know if we have bush here, a bush. Okay, there are no bushes. Then I'm going to draw it. So here is the bush. And the bush is an important thing that you have to talk about. An important thing. But you, Amen. Okay, this is going to be us. But we don't want to talk about this important problem. So we are, where is my marker? We are walking here, and then we will go here, and then we will go here, and then here. But we never touch the important problem. So that is what beat around the bush. Beat around the bush. Do you beat around the bush? I think when I was younger, I used to do it. But now it saves so much nerves not to. Now, okay, tell me, do you understand these two idioms? Oh, I see examples. Have we met before? Your face rings a bell. Great, that's a very nice example. I see the dialogue is happening there, I think now. All right. Stop beating around the bush and tell me that we will break up. Oh my god. Great. The example is great. It's drama. Drama is happening here. I'm not sure if you're writing a comment or making an example, or it's a part of the name. I'm so sorry. I'm from Egypt. Hello from Egypt to Egypt. All right. I will consider these two idioms are okay. And let's move on. Let's move on to idiom number 5. And this is go cold turkey. Go cold turkey. I myself learned this idiom, I think about like 4 or 5 years ago. There is now recommendations coming. You must watch it if you haven't. There is a series that is called Killing Eve in English. I don't know if in any other languages the name will change, but Tell me, have you watched Killing Eve? Do you know what series I'm talking about? But in this series, they would use go cold turkey like 1,000 times. So there was no chance of me not learning this phrase. Yeah. So go cold turkey means to stop doing something completely and suddenly. So it's like you were doing something and then you stop all of a sudden. Let's look at the example. I went cold turkey on night snacking and now I feel amazing. Night snacking, like eating at night. I went cold turkey on eating before going to bed and now I feel amazing. I must confess, I love night snacking. I cannot resist. Yeah. So went cold turkey. You would mostly hear it when people talk about some bad habits, like alcohol, different addictions, smoking, and so on. So, for example, it's high time you went cold turkey on, yeah, pay attention to the preposition on, smoking, yeah, because it's killing you. Okay. Now we will move on to the next idiom. Spill the beans. Spill the beans. You know what? I think that you know this idiom. Could you tell me what it means, spill the beans? I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. Yes, that's right. Tell a secret. Tell a secret. Very well done. Very well done. Spill the beans. There is actually another way of saying it. It's spill the tea. Spill the tea. I will write it here. Spill the tea. Actually, before it was like spill the truth. Spill the truth. Then it shortened just to tea. Spill the tea, like that. And then it came to, because tea as a letter and tea as liquid that we drink, they sound the same. That's why everyone is like, spill the tea. Spill the tea. Or spill the beans. And there is one more way of saying tell a secret, but I will give it to you only after we have looked at the examples. At the example. And let's do it. He wanted to spill the beans about his secret affair with Princess Diana. He wanted to spill the beans. Or he wanted to spill the tea about his secret affair with Princess Diana. Another way of saying it is let the cat out of the bag. Let the cat out of the bag. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I'm even planning on making a live on sharing my favorite podcasts. And these podcasts about different stories from Reddit, and there's a lot of going on about secrets and about personal life, about gossips and all that jazz. So and the hosts of these podcasts, they would usually use spill the beans and spill the tea. I rarely would see let the cat out of the bag, although I'm sure it is used, just rarely. More rare than spill the truth and spill the tea, although I didn't check it. It's just my feeling and what I observed. Yeah. Now, is everything fine? Do you understand what I'm... spill the TNT here stands for the word truth. Yes, that's right. That's right. For the word truth. Keep it secret. That's a different way. I see that there is an alternative in Turkish. I'm so sorry, I cannot read in Turkish. I would read it out, but I'm afraid of making mistakes. Spilled beans is my favorite. It means yes, yes. I love that we share our favorite idioms. I love that. Great. Moving on to number 7. Number 7, and through thick and thin. Through thick and thin. This one I picked up in the sitcom, which is called How I Met Your Mother. I want to say How I Met My Mother. How I Met Your Mother. And I remember the episode of Ted saying that. Ted is the main character, is the protagonist of the story. There are actually, how many? 1, 2, 5? 5 of them, yeah, 5 of them. And but Ted is the one looking for a wife. And I remember it's just this episode so vividly, and I remembered this phrase from that very moment. So, through thick and thin, it means that you are loyal to the person no matter what. So, it's like, when people get married and they say vows, and they say like through thick and thin, through sickness and health, through I forgot the exact words. All right. So it's like when you stay with the person, no matter if he's or they are poor or rich, healthy or sick, in their right state of mind or not. Like you stay with this person, you live through all the obstacles, everything that is happening in the life, and like you stay together. Forming this very special bond. So people will follow you through thick and thin if you inspire them, if you do something great. Yeah. For example, Nelson Mandela. Yeah, he went through ups and downs in his life for sure, and people stayed with him, yeah, because he inspired them, and they were with him through thick and thin. I think that's a great example. Okay. Mark and me are friends for a long time through thick and thin. Very nice. Very nice. I will live with someone in difficult and good life. Great. Yes, in hard times. Hard times and good times. That reminded me of some song. Can you show idioms as one page? Of course, I will show just at the end, because if I zoom out, no one will see anything. No one will just see anything. But sure, later at the end of the class. Stream. Mark and I. Good that you corrected yourself. Yes, that's very well. Mark and I are friends. I'm actually about Mark and me and Mark and I. Yeah, this kind of, I will say, mistake, talk about in my Friday video. It is going to be uploaded on Friday, and this Friday video is about mistakes that every native speaker make. This was quite an interesting one to explore and to dig into, and I was shocked at some things. I'm sure that you will be as well. You would be like watching and, what? Is that even serious? No, you would think that I'm joking, but not. No, I'm not. So, and the last one, coming up to the last one. Jump on the bandwagon. Jump on the bandwagon. This is a new one. Oh no, okay, I'm a liar. It's not a new one. It is, as far as I remember, it is coming from 1950s, but it became popular again lately because of TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and all that jazz. Yeah, it means to follow a trend. This is what is happening with many bloggers, including me. Yeah. When we see some trend, people want to jump on the bandwagon and either do the same or they want to like recreate it for their blog, you know. For example, after seeing everyone making TikTok videos, Anne decided to jump on the bandwagon and create her own. I must confess, I am a sucker for trends. I'm not using them on my blog because they are irrelevant. But I do have these thoughts like, oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? But education and entertainment, they have to. I don't see how those entertaining things on TikTok and Instagram can be okay, let's say so, can live on my educational blog. So yeah, now I'm showing you all the idioms that we have just discussed. As you see, it is really hard to see them all like that. Yeah, but let's just revise them. I wrote them out all here. So we have kill two birds with one stone, beat around the bush, ring a bell, go cold turkey, jump on the bandwagon, spill the beans, through thick and thin. Now it's time for practice. Here behind this practice box that says exercise, I have 8 sentences. 8? Yeah, 8 sentences, of course. Your task is to read the sentence and fill in the gap with the correct idiom. But I'm going to open them one by one, all right? We'll do it like that. I will zoom in. I hope that you can see it well. Tell me, can you see it well? Let me check it, by the way, like that. Okay. I kind of I will answer all your questions at the end of live. So far, let's practice. I kind of understand that you don't see the idioms and you might have forgotten some of them, but let's try doing it so. Which idiom do we need to use here? What do you think? We certainly have no need to of every fashion that comes along. I hope that you had enough time to read the sentence because I want to show the idioms. Which idiom do we need? What do you think? Yes. Yes. Jump on the bandwagon. Let me put it like that. Jump on, I can't remember. Yeah. Sorry. Yes, sorry. We certainly have no need to jump on the bandwagon of every fashion that comes along. Good. Perfect. Let's move on to the next one. She couldn't resist about the party ruining the element of surprise for everyone. She couldn't resist. About the party ruining the element of surprise for everyone. And again, let me move the board here. Good. Good. She couldn't resist. Yes, she couldn't resist. Only here we need to change the form of the verb. After resist, we need a verb with ing. She couldn't resist spilling the beans. It doesn't let me change it, but we need a verb with ing. Just a sec, maybe I will. Oh, finally. No. Okay, I will not fight with it. Just remember, after resist, we use a verb with ing. She couldn't resist spilling the beans. Right. Now the next one. By working remotely, I was able to spend time with family while also completing my work tasks. Maybe you should move here. I already can see correct answers. Good, perfect. Good. Yes, perfect. Perfect. I will put it a little bit. By working remotely, I was able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, spending time with family while also completing my work tasks. Great, great, amazing. Now, 4. Determined to quit smoking, he decided to and cut out cigarettes completely. Good. Good. Yes. Yes, I can see correct answers. Yes, go cold turkey. Determined to quit smoking. He decided to go cold turkey and cut out cigarettes completely. Good. Aw. Aw, don't worry, it's okay. It's okay. Number 5. Number 5. Let me zoom a little bit. Despite facing many challenges, our friendship has lasted over the years. Over the years. Yes, good, good. Very well. You are amazing students. Good. Through thick and thin, yeah. Despite facing many challenges, our friendship has lasted through thick and thin over the years. Perfect, perfect. Now, number 6. Oops. He narrowly escaped the accident, avoiding a serious injury. He narrowly escaped the accident, avoiding a serious injury. Let me show you what we have left. Beat around the bush, ring a bell, by the skin of your teeth. Yes, by the skin. Of course, we need to change it to by the skin of his teeth again. I cannot do it, sorry. This mirror board does not allow me to do this for some reason. It is acting out. It is a naughty board. Yes, he narrowly escaped the accident by the skin of his teeth, avoiding a serious injury. Number 7. The place he was talking about, but I couldn't remember where I had read about it. We have only 2 idioms left. I don't want to show them to you. I want you to remember them. Yes, ring a bell. Good. Ring a bell. Well, the last one is not a secret, but anyways. Ring a bell, good. And the last one. I know this discussion is an uncomfortable one, but instead of, let's come to the point and get over with it. Yes. Beat around the bush. I'm going to correct this phrase here because after of we need a verb with ing. Yeah, instead of beating around the bush, Sorry that I haven't corrected some of them. Yeah, like resist spilling the beans. Then by the skin of his teeth. The place rings a bell. Yeah. And beaten around the bush. Sorry that I cannot correct them. I can, as you see, choose like the whole exercise, but when I click on the phrases themselves, I cannot do so, unfortunately. Well, I think that was a great practice. Look at how far and look at how much we learned. Look at how many idioms we learned, 8 idioms in just, I don't know how much time. But we also have practiced, and I hope that you will use them. I hope that this lesson, in case you would like to rewatch it, I hope that Instagram this time will save it. If not, you will for sure find it on YouTube. I always upload these lessons on YouTube. And yeah, thank you for this lesson. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I'm glad that you find this practice useful. This makes me smile. Yeah. All right. So now I'm ready to answer your questions. Just a second. I will You want me to zoom it a little bit? For sure. For sure, no problem. Like that. Thank you for joining this live. Thank you for being here. It was very enjoyable. Yeah, for me too. For me too. Hello, hello everyone who is joining. To be honest, the lesson itself is over, but I want to answer any questions that you have. Please write them to me now because there are many comments, and I'm afraid that if I start scrolling, I will miss some for sure. Like that. While you're writing your questions, our next lesson is going to be on Saturday. For this lesson, I will yes, Saturday lesson is about mistakes that many people make. On Saturday, I will talk about mistakes that learners of English make. But on Friday, you can watch my YouTube lesson. It is not live, but I upload them every Friday at 4. This lesson is about mistakes that native speakers make, and I also have proof there. I have found video of native speakers making mistakes, so this is so exciting. I was excited, digging into this. What Wagon Wednesday? Wagon Wednesday? No, this is actually the first time I hear that, but maybe we can find it now. Wagon. Oh, right. Wagon Wednesday. I mean, I know what wagon is, of course, but I guess Wagon Wednesday is a TikTok trend. Yeah, this is what I'm looking now. So, Wagon Wednesday. Okay, maybe I will look at images. Yeah, I know only the meaning of wagon. I'm sorry. I cannot tell you what it is. If anyone who is here knows what Wagon Wednesday is, please answer. Give us an answer. Thank you. It's hard to see the words from far. Oh, my eyes. Yeah. I see how. This is why I also want to do live lessons on YouTube, because the screen is bigger and you can see it. I know that many English teachers also go live, but they don't share the screen yet. They like talk to you and maybe they write. I don't know how it all goes there. Maybe they just write idioms as in comments. I don't know. But I want you to see the idioms. I want you to see the examples, because for some people, we all have. I believe in the fear of multiple intelligences. So we all have different ways of learning. Yeah, there are some people who can learn just listening to something. Some people need to see it. Yes, some people need to touch it. That's why, like me, some people need to write things. We're all different. That's why I want you to see it. I want you to hear it, and I want you to write it in the comments at least. When we are doing different tasks, it is very important. No, gossip is when you like discuss. So the question is, sorry, is it almost the same to gossip or to spill the beans? To gossip is very general. Like, you may just talk about person, yeah, discuss, and as far as I understand, during gossip you may even create some gossip. But when you spill the beans, you just reveal the secret. Yeah, you just reveal it, like you say it. You say the secret. Yes, I teach one-to-one classes online. So if you want to join, just DM me and I will send you all the information. And yeah, it's a very good way to learn. Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't see any other questions. So I guess then I'm going to finish. Sorry for speaking slowly because I see the comments like coming and coming. And I'm waiting for Wagon Wednesday is an American expression. I'm not sure if that is American or not. I see that this is a TikTok trend by just simple Google search. I know what wagon is, so and this I can explain, but why Wednesday there? Who knows? No, I'm not American. I'm not American. I'm not a native speaker of English, and I think that you can hear it. I don't have an American accent, and I don't have a British accent. I don't have an Australian accent or any. I'm from Russia, but I've been teaching abroad for. In total, I've been teaching for 14 years, but since 2017, I've been teaching abroad. And yeah, so sorry. So I've been teaching abroad since 2017 in Europe, then in Asia, and now I'm back to Europe. But before, I would work for some language centers. Now I'm working for myself. Yeah. Thank you for. I like that you like the way I speak English, but your accent is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know that it's not American, it's not British, and I am working on it because, but mostly I'm working on not my accent, but on understanding different accents. So, for example, at the moment, I'm working on understanding Irish accents and I'm watching Dairy Girls. So, if you want to try yourself, watch Dairy Girls. I started watching it with subtitles. Mostly not because of the accent, but because of the slang that they use there. So, Dairy Girls. My name, if possibly, can I know your name? Sure, my name is Tanya. My name is Tanya. How can someone speak like a native? So there is a technique that is called shadowing, and the simple explanation is that you watch a video of a native speaker and you shadow this person, like you say the words the way this person is saying. You copy the intonation, the rhythm, you try copying the sounds, and so on. So this is a very, very simple explanation. Shadowing is so much more. That's for another lesson. If you want, I can try to organize. I can try to organize such shadowing lesson on Instagram, but it is difficult because then I need to hear you and I don't hear you. Here, your accent reminds me of my. I'm sure there are. I also hear it myself. There are some sounds that I take from from the Russian language. You can hear that. I'm trying to work on it. Sometimes sometimes I get rid of sounds. Sometimes when I speak to my Russian friends more, I I like bring back all the sounds from Russian. I understand everything, but I can't speak though. So for if you can't speak, the obvious way is to start speaking. That is a speaking club. That is a speaking club, or that is taking one-to-one lessons or group lessons. So for real, the only way to start speaking English is to speak it. If you are afraid of talking to other people. I also have a video on YouTube about that. There are 5 exercises that you can do when you're home alone. The thing is, the positive side of these exercises is that after, while doing them and after, you will see the progress in first of all confidence. You would be a confident English speaker because you already said these words out loud. You would get used to the voice of your sound. You would put the sounds in your mouth, like in the appropriate place. The drawback though is that there is no one watching you, no one hearing you, no one listening to you and correcting you in case it is needed. So but you can try that. Yes. Yes, so to sum it up, if you want to have a lesson with me, I do teach one-to-one. If there are more people and you are willing to study in a group, like maybe in a pair, 2 or 3 people, that is amazing. We can organize that. But basically now I'm teaching one-to-one online via Zoom. And if you want that, you can DM and I will send you the instructions for the instructions. But so far, thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for joining this live class. I will see you so soon on Saturday at 9 a.m. Budapest time. Bye!